host, Amanda Kanan with Tampa's Best Realty, and today I am speaking with Mike and Nick with Modus Title, and they have a really awesome title company. They really focus on being virtual and focusing on technology, bringing their business forward during this time, and they also offer a really awesome bonus called the Staging Boost, where they're able to actually help sellers pay for some repairs and actually end up paying for the repair at closing. So would you guys please introduce yourselves?
Yeah, thanks, Amanda. My name is Mike Pursley. I am a growth executive helping spread the good word about Modus to all of our agents here in the Tampa area. I have been actually working with Amanda for a little bit longer than just working here at Modus. We actually met when I was working at Zillow Group a few years ago. Yeah, thank you so much for having us, Amanda.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, Amanda, I'll turn it over to Mike here in a sec to talk about Staging Boost, because that is really a game-changing program that's helping agents and their clients, best prepare that property to go on the market and do it in a way that doesn't cost the client any upfront money. So I'll have Mike speak to that in a second. But to introduce myself, my name is Nick Taylor. I'm the Vice President of Growth here at Modus. And before that was at Zillow with Mike for a few years. But Modus is like every other title company, except we are really powered by technology in a way that most are not. So we are still we have title officers. They're amazing people with typically 10 to 12 years of experience or more. But they're being powered by our platform that does some pretty amazing things. We can talk more about what we're doing to respond to the COVID crisis, but I'll make sure Mike at least hits on the amazing program called Staging Boost that we're providing for agents that I know they're probably really interested in learning more about.
Yeah, it's a game changer.
Absolutely. So we call the program Staging Boost, but it is honestly a lot more than that. Really, whatever your clients need done for their home to get ready to list, we have partners that are able to complete that work at no cost upfront for your clients. It could be something like staging or a deep home clean and landscaping, just some things to get it looking beautiful for photos and open houses and such. But it can also be bigger projects. There could be renovations, like a new kitchen and bathroom remodel, new flooring, interior and exterior paint are some of the common ones. And also things that need to be done for the home to pass inspection, such as new roofs, electrical or plumbing work. We have a partner company who has a network of contractors that can handle all different types of projects to really make sure that any home that your clients are looking to sell not only is ready to list, but they'll be able to get top dollar for.
That's awesome. I just speaking from experience, I mean, there are tons and tons of sellers that do not have the money to pay for repairs, and they know they could get a little more money in another bracket if they were to spend a little teeny bit to get the house to where it needs to be to pass an inspection or for photographs. And to me, this is just a huge value add to be able to give to my sellers that need a little bit of money, but they have someone that's basically kind of going to front the money for them, and they can use their proceeds at a closing to pay for those costs. It's a huge benefit to sellers. So I absolutely love this program.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
Great. So yeah, I'm actually sharing one of the materials that we'll make sure that you get so you can provide to any of your audience members. But we clearly lay out what the full scope of work is, whether that's bathroom and kitchen updates, electrical, flooring, roofing. For Florida, we've added pool work because that's obviously a much bigger need than in Seattle. But it's been really well received because, to your point, you often walk in as a real estate agent to a property and you immediately see 2 or 3 things that you want to get done to best put that facelift on And this is really helping you and that client not have to worry about fronting that cost to do so.
It's awesome.
So in terms of, Staging Boost, we also have a program here at Modus called List Assist. And so, what we're really trying to do here at Modus is how do we use technology? Because we're a tech company. We're a tech company operating in title and escrow. How do we use our background to help the real estate agent save more time, make more money, right? And one of the ways that we're doing that is also with a program called List Assist. And this is through a partnership with a company called Virtuance. Virtuance is a national digital photographer. And for the price of about $140, we will schedule the photographer. When you open title, you can schedule that photographer, send them out to the property, and have the property photographed in about 3 to 4 business days. All that property photography is to you, so you can start marketing that home, and we defer those costs to your commissions at closing. So a really convenient way for you to not only prep that property, but also get it photographed and on the market, in one simple, easy location.
That's awesome. It's a nice bonus.
Yeah. So what I'll do is, if you don't mind, I can certainly, kind of share a screen here and actually walk through for everybody what this looks like.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's take a quick look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into our platform and kind of show you real quickly how an agent in Florida and Washington right now is using these services. So let's go ahead and share our screen. Okay. Is that showing up all right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Welcome to Modus.
Yeah. So when you log into our platform, what we're allowing agents, we're allowing clients going through a transaction. We have this amazing, we have this amazing platform that makes it super convenient for an agent to do a lot of exciting things, right? You think about home closing and it's not as sexy as lead generation, but it's very cumbersome. It can be very time intensive, confusing, not transparent. And really we're trying to solve that here at Modus. And so what we're doing is, adding in services like, hey, I want to open up title for a property. I want to get preliminary title back for a property I'm going to be putting on the market here soon. You can really easily get started in the platform by doing that. And it's just a convenient way for an agent to get started. But even things that when they get that property on the market, our platform, through this integration with programs like Staging Boost and List Assist, we're able to get that property. Let's see if I can find this here. Sorry, I'm having a quick issue. Of course, my internet decides to slow down during the demo.
Oh, that's all right. Technical difficulty.
Well, what I was going to demo for you was the ability for the agent to actually order List Assist and Staging Boost directly from the platform. So you can go in, coordinate that request for somebody to come out to your home and give you an estimate on work you need to get done, and start that process of getting photography ordered. So really all about convenience, simplicity, and saving agents time as they work with new listings and get under contract with current listings.
Yeah, I love it. It looks like it's from the year 2020, and you can see a huge difference in just the way that you're marketing and how you have your website set up is a big difference from what I've seen traditionally.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. So tell me a little bit how your business has changed since COVID. Have you guys changed your practices?
We have. We went remote on March 14th, a couple days before it was mandated by the Washington State governor. We're a little bit ahead of the state of Florida. We're actually looking at data to suggest that we're past the trough, and we're now starting to see a rebound, which is really interesting here in Seattle. But we've adapted by making sure clients, agents are safe, secure, and their clients are going through a transaction experience that doesn't increase their possibility of getting infected. So
Right.
every client that's closing with us right now, they have access to the platform I just showed you. So they can, do things like submit their earnest money digitally. We have a Venmo-like tool here at Modus that allows the client, the buyer, to submit their earnest money funds digitally through the platform. It takes 5 minutes. No need to go get a wire. No need to worry about somebody picking up a check. Super convenient, makes the agent look like a rock star, and is really easy for that buyer. But then at signing, we are a company that uses remote online notary.
Little lead. Sorry.
What's that?
Little lead. Sorry.
No problem. So we have remote online notary. So any signing that a buyer or a seller needs to go through, they can do it from the comfort of their computer. They don't need to have somebody come into their home. They don't have to visit an office. We can just schedule an appointment for them and have them do all their signings digitally, just like this.
That's amazing. That's great. And the lenders are not having a problem with that? I know some of them are having issues with mobile notaries and making sure that they actually had it in their laws and docs that they could do closings that way.
Yeah, so Cornerstone, Loan Depot, Quicken Loans, those 3 lenders right now are fully supported on remote online notary. In the event that it's somebody lending money through a borrower or borrowing money from a lender outside those 3, what we do is what we call, we do what's called thin closings. So a thin closing is where we use Ron, remote online notary, to do 75% of the signing digitally. And then we reduce the amount of time physically with a notary to about 15 minutes. That just increases it decreases the exposure to a stranger, decreases their exposure to somebody during the social distancing stuff, and makes it just super simple for them to still go through a closing and still have some security. All of our notaries are using, they've all been people that are tested, screened to make sure their temperatures are not over 99. They are all wearing masks. They do, they've got the gloves and, brand new pens. So we are taking those extra steps if you have to use a physical signing to make sure there's still some protection.
Now, do they come to the buyer and seller, or do they have to meet you at a location, or how does that work?
Yes, so we will send the mobile notary actually anywhere nationwide. So I know especially in Florida, clients coming from the Northeast or the West Coast, or we've even done signings in embassies abroad. We never charge for our mobile notary services. So when that is having to be paired with the RON, something that we don't have to have anybody coming into our office, we'll send the notary to wherever is most convenient for your clients.
Okay, that's good. Awesome. Is there anything else? You have any tips or tricks for anyone who is thinking about buying or selling in this time?
That's a great question. I think what we're seeing here in Seattle is we're seeing an interesting trend emerge. Listing activity is returning about 20% week over week. Purchase activity is almost exactly back to 2019 numbers. So our recommendation to anybody in Tampa that might be considering sitting on the sidelines is to not. Because what we're seeing up here in Seattle is properties are going fast. There's a shortage of inventory and demand is not decreasing. So it might be counterintuitive, but taking that chance of trusting your broker to put it on the market, what we're seeing here in Seattle is leading to quick sales. So, don't lean out of this crisis, lean in and trust that shortage of inventory probably could present a really great opportunity for you, kind of liquidating that asset.
I agree. So many people still have a lot of equity, and we still have low inventory. So I personally haven't noticed a change in inventory prices or a dip yet. We'll see when I pull the numbers in another week. But so far, we haven't noticed a big dip in people, putting in offers and going pending. We actually had a huge increase in properties that went pending last month compared to the month before. So yeah, we'll see where the market goes, but I think that it's still a good time to buy or sell, even though we have to change how we're doing showings and how we're all going virtual now, and we have to keep each other safe and minimize our risk for infection while we're out. But I think we're all professionals, we know how to do it, and we're moving forward. So thank you guys for talking with me today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Amanda, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it as well.
Thanks so much, Amanda.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.